All right, beginning our journey. There's Dave back there. I'm Dave, and
I'm Dave.
Here we go up the Bartram Trail. Got a good climb ahead of us here. It's about 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
It's actually 6 o'clock here, Dave.
6 o'clock. We're Eastern time, 6 o'clock. Okay, probably 150 yards into the trail. We get the falls here. Quite pretty. Okay, you can hear another set of falls. Not very far in from the start of the trailhead here at Wallace Branch on the Bartram Trail. So some good sights to entice you from the very beginning. Looking forward to this trip. Looking forward for the AT, for the busy part, which is March. So it should be extremely busy. I think we're in for quite an adventure. Hope you enjoy watching. Hope we can give you some information to help you get out and take that hike. Gets pretty steep going up through here. Not even a mile in. Just be sure and follow the yellow blazes. Late winter, early spring views here.
I think we're gonna have.
You can see behind me the view of the ridge line that you get off to your left. It's quite a view, and I suppose we're heading over that way somewhere. I hadn't seen the Wayah Tower yet, but I think it's over there somewhere. Anyway, so far a very worthy trail. Great. All right, we've been on the trail not quite an hour and a half, coming up a very steep section. And here's Williams Pulpit. It takes you out for a fantastic view. And you can see the sun going down over the mountains towards Wayah Way. Incredible views, both sides of the trail. Looking off to the north here. All right, good morning everybody. Got up at 5:20, it's about 6:20 now. Packed up, fixing to hit the trail. Got a lot of climbing. Windy as heck last night. Tornado warnings out for Franklin. And but it's starry skies here. Beautiful weather, except that it's windy. Harrison Gap, Wayah, the way we're going, 5.2 miles. Wallace Branch, we've come 5.5 miles. .45 sunrise coming over the mountains. A lot of climbing. Looking for a place to stop and have some breakfast. There have been a few campsites that we found since where we stopped, but they're probably 7 miles in from Wallace Branch. Again, looking for that spot to eat. Y'all may have noticed from one of our other videos, I'm about 6'5" and Dave is about
5'5".
Five.
On a good day.
Five on a good day.
Yeah.
You say, well, how do we stay together? Well, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but we always end up the same place together. And I'll probably stop a little more. He probably doesn't stop as much.
Because I can't.
And because I don't let him. And the Bartram Trail is a definite plus. It's a lot of work, a lot of climbing. There are no switchbacks, but it's a great trail, a lot of great views, working our way up towards the AT and Wayah.
And really easy access from Franklin. You know, short drive from there. Good safe place to leave your vehicle if you wanted to leave it there for an overnighter.
What you cooking there, Dave?
Some eggs. So
and they are better than you think they would be.
yeah, they look like crap, but they actually taste pretty good if you cook them down. But mix it with a little bacon, and then you got a breakfast. Wrap all that up in a flour tortilla, a little salt and pepper, you're good to go. Only thing missing is a little Texas Pete hot sauce. There, Dave.
Took a little bacon to go with those eggs, and put it on a tortilla, a little grape jelly, and pretty dang good breakfast for the trail.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the finished product.
Best meal of the day.
To go along with a little coffee. And here we go.
Trail food.
Amen. Okay, there's a look up the trail. Been looking for Wayah, and we scan around and I found it. There's the tower right up there. So got a lot of climbing to do here in the next couple of 3 miles. Views off to either side. Beautiful place, Bartram Trail, and except you have this. Climbing these things. Bartram Trail and the AT go together until it gets to Wayah, so we'll be on the AT and in a little bit. Looks like somebody found an old monkey wrench, pipe wrench, left it laying there. But just the devastation from the fire and the renewal and growth, but just it's amazing how this burnt. All right, you might can hear approaching the first water source since we left Wallace Branch 10 or so miles ago, 9.5 miles. So here we are, finally got to some water. So make sure you get some. All right, not long after leaving the water source back there, here's the intersection with the Appalachian Trail that goes up to Wayah if you follow the Bartram and the AT, or northbound AT takes you on up to Westerbald in that direction. Shelter's down straight ahead. We are going left up the hill to Wayah. More climbing.
Oh, there's your first white blaze, Dave.
Yep. Going up to the first white blaze this direction. And there it is. Wayah up. Wallace Branch 12 miles from where we came. Makes me feel better, didn't realize it was quite that far. And if you're continuing on the Bartram Trail, Nantahala Lake is 7.5 miles. We will be staying south on the AT at Wayah. A lot of climbing. All right, we're finally up here to it. Thank goodness we've got a beautiful day. Instead of rain and clouds, look like we're gonna have a lot of visibility, but we have made it up to Wayah, and that is a tough climb on the Bartram Trail coming from Wallace Branch. Very tough. So here we are in the Wayah Tower. Magnificent. And the camera just doesn't do it justice. Looking off towards Franklin, I believe, that direction. Swing back around. Off towards Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And there's pretty much a full 360 view impressions on the Bartram Trail? That's what it is.
Really nice, pretty well maintained, just steep, mostly uphill, not a lot of switchbacks, so the grade's pretty intense. But this is a great time of year to do it. Great views because there's not a lot of foliage on the trees, and the temperatures were good.
On the Bartram Trail in the AT, and I think this is where they split off. Bartram Trail continues on towards Nantahala Lake. AT continues southbound. Down to Wayah Gap. Climbing up to Siler's Ball. Got a nice view to the north. Got a little trail magic down at the bottom of the hill there. And trudging along. Alright, taking a break here at Siler Ball. You can see up behind me there. I've done about 14 miles today so far. Gonna try to get another 3.5 maybe. But Siler Ball up behind me there, beautiful spot. We're gonna continue on. Here is the Goose Head Stump. I thought that was pretty interesting. Alright, we stayed at Swinging Lick Gap, which is about 100 yards behind us. And we're crossing a stream here. We kind of need water, but it's drizzling rain, so we're gonna probably keep on moving a little bit. That's about 6:20, getting started again on this third day, the second morning. Yep. Winding Stair Gap is where we camped 6 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever it was. Thanks for getting some good old water. At Wallace Gap, we've stopped and had breakfast and off and on showers, and we are going on down the trail here. We've decided we're going to cut through Standing Indian Campground at the Lost Branch Trail. Okay, the sun's come out for us. Warming up nicely, probably in the low 60s right now. We're headed again down through Standing Indian Campground. We're still on the AT, but looking for our turn up. All right, we are finally to the Long Branch Trail. We are headed down in Glassamine Gap, down the Long Branch Trail to do our cut through. All right, come down the Long Branch Trail, across the Long Branch, coming on through. I guess the trail parallels the branch pretty much the way all the way down. All right, here we are down in the Long Branch Trail. Long Branch is up to our right. As you can see, there's some rocky steps here. Real pretty scenery, much like the valleys in the along the AT and up in the Smoky Mountains. A lot of rhododendrons. But a very, very good hike. Looks like it gets used quite a bit. We got down the Long Branch Trail, up by the Kimsey Creek Campground, headed up the Kimsey Creek Trail to the AT. Getting froggy in it.